What if the future of humanity was written in math? What if a dead man was still calling the shots centuries later? And what if the greatest threat to civilization could control your mind? Welcome to the galaxy of Foundation, where time bends, empires fall, and destiny is never truly set. With Season 3 on the horizon, Apple TV Plus is taking Isaac Asimov's legendary saga to even darker, deeper places. Welcome back to your nerdy show. I'm your host, Spoiler Master. From psychic warlords and cloned emperors to secret factions of telepaths, this season is going to change everything. So whether you're a longtime fan or just getting into the series, here's everything you need to know before Season 3 arrives. Characters, plot twists, new threats, and what's at stake for the entire galaxy. Let's dive in.
Kiss the boy, gentlemen.
The time jump, 152 years later. Season 2 ended with a massive leap forward, 152 years to be exact. When we pick up again in Season 3, the galaxy has changed dramatically. The Foundation, which began as a fledgling settlement on the edge of space, has expanded into a powerful alliance. And the Cleonic Empire, once an unshakable galactic force, is now on the decline. This jump isn't just for dramatic effect, it resets the board. Old power structures are crumbling, new players are stepping in, and a new kind of war is brewing. And in the middle of it all, a dangerous new enemy known as the Mule.
Humanity will be lost.
Who or what is the Mule? If Season 1 was about the clash of ideology between Seldon's foundation and Empire's authoritarian grip, and Season 2 introduced the idea of manipulation through faith, Season 3 is going to deal with mind control. Enter the Mule, played by Game of Thrones, Pilou Asbæk. The Mule is a psychic warlord who has been haunting Gaal Dornick's visions since Season 2. He's powerful, unpredictable, and emotionally unstable, capable of controlling minds, altering allegiances, and destabilizing civilizations with nothing but a thought. By the time we see him in Season 3, he's already rattled, muttering in the shadows, "I have to find Gaal Dornick before she finds me. I have to destroy her, even if I have to burn everything to do it." That's a major warning sign that the Mule sees Gaal, and perhaps Hari Seldon's plan, as a real threat to his future reign.
I have talents, you see.
The return of Gaal Dornick and Hari Seldon. Lou Lobel returns as Gaal Dornick, the prodigy mathematician who once fled her ocean-covered homeworld and ended up becoming the key figure in the Second Foundation. After spending time in cryosleep with Hari, Gaal is now set to awaken in a galaxy on the edge of war, and she won't be alone. Jared Harris is back as Hari Seldon, but not the version we first met. There are multiple Harrys at this point. The original man, 2 digital clones, and now a mysterious flesh and blood resurrection, thanks to the work of ancient mathematician Kala. In Season 2, Hari revealed that the true goal of the Foundation wasn't just to preserve knowledge, but to forge a completely new civilization. That vision continues in Season 3 as he and Gaal guide the Second Foundation, now awake and active, to confront the rise of the Mule. But even Hari, the smartest man in the galaxy, can't predict everything, especially when the Mule is operating outside the rules of psychohistory.
The Mule's abilities are far beyond.
Empire, a new generation of Cleons. When we last saw the Cleons, the ruling triad of cloned emperors, they were falling apart, literally and figuratively. Brother Day, the 17th Cleon, was tossed out of an airlock. Brother Dusk was murdered by Demerzel after discovering the limits of his autonomy, and Brother Dawn escaped with Day's intended bride, who is carrying Dawn's child. All of this leads to a full reset in Season 3. A new trio of Cleons has been decanted and now rules the Empire. While they're genetically identical to the original Cleon War, each generation has shown subtle shifts in behavior and outlook, which have slowly chipped away at the Empire's foundation. Cassian Bilton, Lee Pace, and Terrence Mann return as the 3 faces of the Empire, now playing Cleons 18 through 20. How these versions will rule, and whether they will resist Demerzel's control, will be crucial to Season 3's power dynamics.
You can stop it.
Tell me, was this part of your plan?
Lady Demerzel. The puppet master played masterfully by Laura Byrne. Demerzel is the last surviving intelligent robot in the galaxy, created before the Robot Wars and programmed by Cleon Number 9 and himself. Her loyalty lies not with any individual Cleon, but with the idea of the Empire as defined by its original architect. She can lie, she can kill, and she can shape events behind the scenes. In Season 2, she murdered Brother Dusk when he began to question her motives and manipulated the memories of the Cleons to maintain control. But even Demerzel isn't invincible. As Season 3 moves forward, her programming may start to break down under the weight of so many contradictions. And with the rise of the Mule, she may be forced into a position where even her loyalty to Cleon Twarngears is tested. The Second Foundation and the rise of the Mentalix Ignis, the secretive planet introduced in Season 2, will be front and center in Season 3. This is where Gaal and Hari are building the Second Foundation, a hidden network of powerful telepaths known as Mentalix. After defeating the tyrannical Telembond, who ruled Ignis through brutal mind control, Gaal freed the imprisoned Mentalix and gained their loyalty. This group will be critical in the coming war, especially against an enemy like the Mule, who can control minds as easily as breathing. The Second Foundation is still a secret from the wider galaxy, but its influence is growing, and its power could ultimately decide the fate of civilization.
And at the center of it is the Mule.
What happened to Salvor, Hober, and Bell? Some of Season 2's most beloved characters didn't survive the finale. Salvor Hardin, Gaal's daughter, and a time-displaced warrior, sacrificed herself to save her mother. It was a tragic but heroic moment that showed just how high the stakes had become. Hober Mallow, the rogue traitor with a heart of gold, died alongside Empire's General Bel Rios. Though they were on opposite sides of the war, their final moments were shared together, drinking terrible wine and facing death with honor. Don't expect them to return, at least not in the present timeline, but flashbacks are always a possibility in a show like Foundation.
The Mule is here. Word.
Who are the new characters? Season 3 brings in a wave of fresh talent. While Apple TV Plus hasn't revealed character details yet, we do know the cast includes Cherry Jones, Brandon P. Bell, Sinov Carlson, Cody Fern, Thomas Lamarcky, Alexander Siddig, Troy Kotsur. From the trailer and early images, it looks like they'll be playing a mix of Foundation leaders, new members of Empire's court, and possibly some key Mentalix, or even allies of the Mule. Cody Fern in particular appears in striking costumes that hint at a leadership role, perhaps in the Mule's growing regime.
She is the only one who can stop it. Tell me.
What's the central conflict of Season 3? At the heart of Season 3 is the looming clash between three massive forces. The Cleonic Empire, weakened and manipulated by Demerzel, but still holding immense power. The Foundation, thriving in numbers and technology, led by the vision of Hari Seldon. The Mule, a psychic tyrant with power the galaxy has never seen before. Gaal and Hari are working from the shadows to prepare the Second Foundation for a psychic war. Empire is trying to hold on to power as its grip weakens. And the Mule, he's planning to burn it all down.
Thing I can do. Her future was foretold.
What themes will Foundation Season 3 explore? Foundation has always been about control, who has it, how they keep it, and what happens when they lose it. Season 1 focused on the illusion of imperial permanence. Season 2 looked at manipulation through religion and technology. Season 3 appears to be about mental domination. What happens when your mind is no longer your own? It will also delve deeper into questions of identity. What makes a person who they are? Can clones evolve? Can a robot defy its programming? Can history be changed if someone knows what's coming? The show continues to challenge Asimov's original ideas while staying true to the themes of logic, power, and humanity's unpredictable nature. Release date and expectations. While Apple TV Plus hasn't announced an official release date, production for Season 3 resumed in early 2024, and most signs point to a late 2025 premiere. Expect high-stakes political drama, galaxy-spanning war, and mind-bending sci-fi as Foundation pushes its characters to the edge of sanity and civilization. One thing's for certain, the future of the galaxy is no longer in the hands of emperors or scientists alone. A new power is rising, and its name is the Mule. Stay tuned for more breakdowns, trailer analysis, and full episode recaps once Season 3 drops. If you're a fan of epic science fiction, philosophy, and emotional storytelling, Foundation Season 3 promises to deliver it all, layered in time, drenched in destiny, and written across the stars.
The Mule's abilities.
Our nerdy thoughts. And that's everything we know so far about Foundation Season 3, from time jumps to new villains and the rise of the Mule. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss our full episode recaps when the season drops. Drop your wildest theories in the comments. Will the second Foundation survive the Mule? Will Empire collapse for good? Let's talk science fiction. Until next time, may Psychohistory be with you.
She is the only one who can stop it.
Tell me, what's this?
No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.